Okay, so we're given the exchange rate in this first scenario. Let's call this scenario A, and this one on the right, scenario B. All right, so in the first scenario, we're given the exchange rates of 95 yen to a dollar and 0.64 pound to a dollar. And the question is asking us what's the exchange rate between yen and the pound. All right, so how we do this is, so since we know that each of the yen and the pound are both standardized to $1, we know that if 95 yen equals a dollar and 0.64 pounds equal a dollar, then 95 yen, or actually, let's write this the other way around. Then we know that 0.64 pound is going to be equal to 95 yen. Right, and then if we divide both sides by 0.64, we'll get how much 1 pound is equal in yen, right? So if we divide both sides by 0.64, we'll get that 1 pound is equal to approximately 148 yen if we round. Right, so that's the exchange rate. Now let's go over to scenario B. So now the exchange rates have changed, right? So we want to know if these things have depreciated or appreciated. So essentially, depreciated means that you can buy less with your money, right? Your currency has decreased in value, and appreciated means you can buy more with your money, right? Your currency has increased in value. All right, so to solve these problems, let's first find the new exchange rate also from pounds to yen, right? So all we're going to do is divide, so if we say we have 0.55 pounds is equal to 100 yen, and we divide both sides by 0.55, we're going to get that 1 pound is equal to 182 yen. All right, so now that we have these exchange rates, we can see what has changed. All right, so we want to know if the dollar has depreciated or appreciated against the yen. All right, so let's see. So before, the dollar could buy 95 yen, right? And now the dollar can buy 100 yen. So that means that with our same dollar in our currency, we can buy more in yen, right? So that means that the dollar has appreciated, right? It's increased in value. All right, next we want to know about the dollar against the pound. All right, so before, $1 could buy 0.64 pounds, and now our same dollar can only buy 0.55 pounds, right? So that means that our dollar is worth less in terms of pounds, and so our dollar has depreciated. All right, and finally, we want to look at the yen against the pound. So before, we could buy with 1 pound, we could buy 148 yen. And now with a pound, we can buy 182 yen, right? So since we can buy more yen with the same pound, that means on the flip side that the yen has decreased in value, right? So we can buy less pounds with the same amount of yen. All right, so that means that the yen has depreciated against the pound.